When I joined the tech ecosystem in the early 2000s, 2001 to be too precise, I had to look up to people like Kimbelo Osage, people like John Obaro, System Spec. Kimbelo Osage had Imperial West Africa. There was Signal Alliance, Collins and his team. We looked up to them because the alternative was the Indian and the American companies. But they were local and they were solving real challenges. They were solving real problems then. Fast forward, we now have tech entrepreneurs who call themselves tech celebrities, and there's a lot of hype, there's a lot of noise around what is going on, but there's very little substance. We've not seen solutions that solves the challenges we have in the various verticals of health, the various verticals of transportation, of power. When I say power, I'm talking about electricity and the green evolution. We've not seen such kind of verticals that solve challenges at scale. We've seen so there are a few of them who are doing pretty well. Fiber One, TZT, and some are solving connectivity issues. Maybe not at scale too, but they're trying. But the majority of those, especially in the fintech industry, looks like they're just a funneling device for getting foreign direct investment for some people. They turn it around, or they're just facades for money laundering activities. Because you really don't see why they'll raise such amounts of money and then nothing is happening. If the plethora of fintech organizations we have around, using that as an example, we shouldn't see queues at ATMs in places like Shomolu in Lagos or in places like Remo in Ijebuland where you see queues upon queues, or in Ilishon where you see queues upon queues at ATMs, and you wonder what are all these fintech doing? Well, all the numbers of millions of Nigerians they want to financially include are here from being financially excluded. Still using a machine to enable cash so they can do transactions. So there's very little substance in what we're building, and it's worrying. One of the things I have tried to do is, we found an institute, build substance into what we're doing by training entrepreneurs to look at solving problems that align with the SDG goals, 17 of them. If they don't align with the SDG goals, you really are not solving any problem. You're just doing copy and paste. So even if you're coming in and you're coming with fintech, we tell you, sorry, we don't want to do fintech because um, there's so many of them out there. Except you're doing something extremely different that solves the problem for millions of Nigerians, then we can begin to look at what you're doing. Um, we take a painstaking approach to ensure that at the end of 14 weeks, you're completely different from every other thing out there, and you're new and you're solving problems. So, for me, I get very worried with all the noise we're making. I see the potential, but there's nothing, absolutely nothing. I mean, the if you go behind the scene, the kind of mess you see, you'll be shocked. Uh, the kind of things that happen with people's money in this tech companies, you'll be very, very worried for the future of Nigeria. Thankfully, there's Founder Institute that is helping people to get real and not just take money, funnel it, launder it, turn it over, and make so much noise and nothing is happening. So that's my take on it. I believe that there's so much work that needs to be done, especially in the tech ecosystem, to help us begin to solve the real problems Nigerians are facing in health, the real problems Nigerians are facing in education, in transportation, in all the major verticals we have. Nobody, aside from maybe Founder Institute, nobody's really looking at how do we ensure that people stay grounded and not think about being celebrities. How do we ensure that the right money comes in and then people are not using them as a facade for money laundering? And that's my take. Thank you very much.